Wow.
Kairas Hashem Temima.
Mima.
Kairas
Kairas
Hashem
Hashem
Temima.
Temima.
Kairas
Kairas
Hashem
Hashem
Temima.
Temima.
Yeshivas
Yeshivas Nafe.
Kairas
Kairas
Hashem
Hashem
Temima.
Temima.
Kairas
Kairas Hashem Temima. Kairas Hashem
Hashem
Temima.
Yeshivas
Yeshivas Nafe. Aggados Hashem. Nemana. Machimas. Machimas Besi. Edus Hashem, Nemana, Machimas, Machimas Besi.
Guys, we're gonna sing a lot more when we actually do a him. But right now we're in the middle of shir. Kiva. Just like the Pope. Okay, now I'm going to my shas, and I am picking out
the big reveal.
The big reveal. The big reveal is pretty major. I want everyone to open up your maseches Bava Basra, Daf Ayin Gimel Amud Aleph. It's a perek. It's called haMocher Es Asfina, about selling boats. Now it happens to be that haMocher Es Asfina, it has some of the craziest aggados in the whole world. And Avodah Zarah, Masechta Avodah Zarah had a lot of aggados at the beginning, but at the end, we were just yayin nezech. And I was like, yo, I want to do that aggadah. I've been wanting to do that my whole life, learning. I never had the chance to learn a Moiches Asfina. But also, I want to just tell you another reason for Moiches Asfina is, and I hinted to this, at the very end, we were talking about making a kinyan, Rishus Kalev shall lokeach Rishus haMocher. The guy brings in his vessel into the salesman's house. Can they make an acquisition of that, right? And Rashi actually says, but like we're going to infer that you can or you can't, one way or the other. But wasn't this a sugya which the Gemara did not come out with an answer? So how can you tell me that like we'll be able to figure out from this question? But didn't the Gemara say that we don't have an answer? Where did the Gemara say that? In haMocher Es Asfina. I remember that Rashi. There was a Rashi at the end of our parak that quoted a Gemara Bava Basra, and Ayin Aleph Amud Beis. Right, it was a few weeks ago. Rashi says, we weren't even sure in haMocher Es Asfina Daf Amud Beis. We weren't sure about the Kalev of the Lokeach in the Rishus of the Mocher. So not only is this gishmak, but it also naturally leads from the end of Maseches Avodah Zarah to Maseches Bava Basra, the 7th parak. Zakt the heilige Maseches Bava Basra, the heilige Mishnah of Ayin Gimel Amud Aleph, haMocher Es Asfina. Someone who sells a boat, Mocher Es HaToiran, V'ez HaNas, V'ez HaOigen. Now, Toiran and Mas, maybe we don't know, but Oigen we know. What's an Oigen? What's an Oigen? Harry, what's an Ogen? Dad? What's an Ogen?
Ogen?
Yeah, Ogen. It's from the word aguna, and it's an anchor. So you bought the anchor. If you sell it, you can be like, yo, I'm going to sell you my boat. And then you buy the boat. He's like, yo, where are the anchors? Like, well, I like those anchors. So I kept those anchors. What are you talking about? You sell the boat, you sell the anchors also. You can, you sell a boat stam, you're also selling the anchors. As kol amanhigin osa, and you also sell the work, the people with the hats, the sailors. Yeah, DJ, can I have my AGAR hat? I just switched to wartime ZOOMSHTEIG's hat for the C for the dancing, but it's right now it's Adar, and today we're 3 for 40 so far. 3 out of 3 on Adar times ZOOMSHTEIGs, 93 more times ZOOMSHTEIGs. 3 out of 3 Adar times ZOOMSHTEIGs. Adar times ZOOMSHTEIGs. So, Avalon Macher as Avadim. So you sell like the sailors, the people that are working on the boat, but not the servants. Not like if the guy has slaves, it's not like, oh, I'll buy out. He also is included. What? He's not including Tevi? Tevi, my slave, you're not including him. Below as a marchufin. Maybe the floorboards? I don't know. We have to see what marchufin is. Below as a antiki. And also not this antiki. So a bunch of things here that we need Rashi to explain to us. Ubizman Amar Lo, he if you say, I'll say the boat and everything on top of the boat. So then if one of his slaves fell asleep on the boat, he's also sold because I said I'm going to sell you the boat and everything on top of it. Garashi. Nothing. Because in Maseches Bava Basra, it's not Rashi, but it's the Rashbam.
Ah.
That's why, by the way, Bava Basra is the biggest masechta in Shas. It's not because it has the most words. It's because you don't have Rashi's sweet saying paragraphs in one letter. You know, the Rashbam was Rashi's grandson. He was big, but Rashi, I think, died in the middle of the parish of, in the first parish of Bava Basra. So this is the Rashbam. Rashbam. There is no Rashi in this barak. It's the Rashbam and taste this. And also Rabbeinu Gershom. So the Rashbam, you guys are going to see that the Rashbam is a little bit more verbose. That's why Bava Basra is the most pages, because every page you have like the Rashbam just writing like absolute stories. Infinite jazz, yeah. Infinite jazz, the Rashbam Foster Wallace over here. David Foster Rashbam. All right. Hamocher Zasvina, Stam. Oh, I knew it. I was back. I think I might have even said Stam. This is talking about you're just selling it Stam. Okay, Guvalde. You're Stam selling a boat. So there's some things that come with it, some things that don't.
Quick question.
Yes, anything.
Is that I see there's 2 perushim on the daf. What is the perush on the other side?
Tasteless.
Is that the Tosfos on the other side?
Tasteless.
Because it has the same bold beginning. I was confused. I thought the Rashbam was on the left. I couldn't see which was the inside of the daf.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying for everyone that is following along at home.
Yeah.
The reason that you see like it's the emboldment in Hamocher is because the beginning of a parak.
Gotcha.
And that also happens when at the beginning of parak in Rashi, I think that they do it like that. Let's look at the beginning of a parak. So they have Rashi emboldened in the first Rashi, like we have it with Taisfin.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm opening up. No, you're welcome, bro. It's a good kasha. Good kasha. Yeah, so look, in Asayich as a poel in the last parak we learned together the same thing. With like the first Rashi is emboldened, just like every Dibur Mascha and Tosfos.
Awesome.
But good question. Very good. Very alert. Okay. So right where's the Ator and the Naz, the Ogen, the Kolamanigin. All of these words we didn't know. Let's see if Rashi or the Rashbam can explain it to us. Dr. Rashbam, the Gemara, Mefarshi. Explain it, the Gemara. You know? Okay, so we have to figure out exactly what those things are. I think maybe it's like the sail and a flag. I think the nace is a flag. And the Torah and maybe is like the sail, or maybe an otter, an oar. I'm not guessing. This is Avadim. It says Sheeshlo lebal spina, that the owner has lehanhiga lishmor pragmatia. So the slaves or the servants that are working to at one point to either to help ride, right, help ride the boat, or the shmor pragmatia, or to watch over like their business of him bitoko. So those they don't get sold if you sell the safina stam. Now we're gonna have our first verbose Rashbam. Zog Rashbam Martzufin. So I guess that maybe it's the floorboards, just because like ritzpah in modern Hebrew is the floor. But let's see what this Martzufin is. Late betogan antiki, dainu pragmati. It's the work of the safina. Oh, so the Martzufin is like is it seems to be like either like a box that you put stuff in, but maybe it's like like you have those RVs and they have those things underneath, or like remember like those buses that take you to camp and you put your stuff underneath, right? So it's like something like that that's like in the floor. Maybe it's like oh no, it's got to be a detachable. It's not part of the boat, but it's a detachable box or something that you put whatever you're selling. If you're selling
I gotcha.
copper, the moich, like I will explain in the Gemara. Moich. Bechol hani nami lisnu bechlal hektish. So all of these things they do not. They're not in hektish. She'im hektish as the svina. These are making the svina kodesh. Lo hektish as elu. So those things which we said the martzufim and the avadim we're not makdish them, right? We're not makdish them. She'im hektish as svina. Not makdish as elu. Midolo gedani la bebirkin. They didn't teach us in this barrack. In the above barrack, b'hainu tam dekol ani dechashivna bepirkin dilael. All these things which we talked about in the barrack above, in the base of Lael, the base of Merchat, in the house of washing, in the wash house, base abad or the olive press, the ear, base abad, the ear, Visada, and the city and the field, Kulumi Karkoin, all of those things they're real estate, bathhouse, field, like they're all karkayas, right? This guy is called karkayas. But a sfina, a boat, are you going to call a boat karkayas? Is it real estate? Is it on the ground? Is it the whole Kitzaz agavan. The Chaj of lo machar, hey, yesh man shebetelin kitzaz, aval hani bavi dahai. Aval legabe hektish, but by hektish and the matana and chaluk as achin, when brothers split up their father's estate after 180. Aval hani dahai birka, but these in this barrack metaltalin. A boat is considered metaltalin. It's not considered real estate. But you can sleep in a boat and you can live in a boat. Still, it's considered metaltalin. Real estate, we're talking karka. It's not. It's something that you can't move. In
Movable
Hebrew, it's
goods.
called. In Hebrew, real estate is called nichsi delo naidi. Nadlan. Nichsi delo naidi. Properties that cannot move, right? But a boat is metaltalin. It can be moved. Loshna machar, veloshna matan. It doesn't matter if you sell it or you give it as a present. And hektish, everything's equal. These things that you didn't sell, like the martzufim, the boxes, and other stuff. So just like Since you didn't sell it, so it doesn't become hektish. How much time is left? By the way, that's the first Mishnah in
It's
the
a minute
second.
left.
What?
A minute left.
So shkayach. First Mishnah Bava Basra Moicher Asasvina. Gonna be a huge chos to learn this famous masechta, famous aggados. We should be zeichet to learn and start many masechtas, and we should be zeichet to do chazara on all of them. We should be zeichet to be shteiging for the rest of our time on this flat earth. And finish and start masechta, then finish masechta, and start a masechta, then finish masechta, and start a parak, finish a parak. Steig, da. Steig, fla. Steig in.